Figure 1 shows the stress strain curve for uniform steel rod. Identify points A, B and C. This is the given graph in the paper. Identification of these points must have been done in your theory, and you know that end of the straight line is the proportional limit, and just beyond the proportional limit we have the elastic limit, and finally I will break up at the breaking point. Those are the 3 points we have to identify. It is important to know that A is the proportional limit, it is not the proportional point, and B is the elastic limit, it is not the elastic point, because it is the limit where the elastic region ends, and A is the point where the proportional region ends. Okay, therefore these words must be there for you to get marks. Then you have 4 marks for the identification of these 3 points. If you get any of those wrong, you will be given 1 mark for each correct identification. Then let's go to the problem. An underground storage S of length 50 meters and length 6 meters is to be constructed at a depth of 20 meters from the ground level. Figure 2 shows the side view and the figure 3 shows the front view of the storage. Weight of the soil existing above the roof of the storage is to be supported entirely by 30 centimeters by 30 centimeters square steel columns. The soil has uniform density of 3 into 10 to the power 3 kilograms per cubic meter. Part A1, calculate the total weight of the soil that the column must support. This is a very easy question, because all you have to do is to find the volume of soil and its density, and multiplying it by G. Then V rho G gives you the weight of the soil, right? All the dimensions required for this calculation are given in the figure here. So it is 20 by 6 by 150. Density is 3 into 10 to the power 3. G is 10. If you simplify this, you will end up with 5.4 into 10 to the power 8 newtons. Okay. Then for marks, you are given 1 mark for the identification of volume of the soil. This part, you have 1 mark for that part, and multiplying that by the density, you have another 1 mark, and 3 marks for the final answer. Altogether, you have 5 marks for the entire question. Second part of A, what is the number of columns needed to keep the compressive stress on each column at 2 into 10 to the power 8 Nm minus 2? Assume that the weight of the soil is equally distributed among columns. Neglect the mass of the roofing material. Now we must limit the stress at 2 into 10 to the power 8 n number of columns are needed the stress on a single column that is the weight divided by area. Weight of the soil has been found as 5.4 into 10 to the power 8. Now this must be divided by area of all the columns, that is n into 30 by 30 into 10 to the minus 4, because 30 is in centimeters. Now this stress must be equal to 2 into 10 to the power 8. Then if you solve this relation, you will end up with n equals 30. Then marks. You have 2 marks for the correct identification of the stress as the force divided by area of entire columns, and 2 marks for the equating this stress to the 2 into 10 to the power 8. 2 marks for the final answer. Then part B. Determine the Young's modulus of the steel from the curve given in figure 1 above. If you look at the graph, we can find the Young's modulus using the gradient of the graph between O and A. Young's modulus E is equals to gradient of the graph stress strain graph Now remember, it is important to write down the principle that you use in an essay type question. Then E is gradient of the graph is, now you can consider the point A. Its y coordinate is 3 into 10 to the power 8 and x coordinate is 1.5 into 10 to the power minus 3. Then we have 3 into 10 to the power 8 divided by 1.5 into 10 to the minus 3. So we have 2 into 10 to the power 11 nm minus 2. You have 3 marks for the identification of the gradient as the Young's modulus, and for the final answer another 2 marks. Second part, if the height of steel column is 4.995 meters, what was its original uncompressed height? Okay, now you can consider the strain for this problem. Strain is the change of length divided by initial length. Then if the initial length of the column is capital L, now it is L minus compressed length, that is 4.995 divided by L. This must be equal to the strain, and we can find the strain corresponding to the given stress, that is 2 into 10 to the power 8. That is the stress, that is the maximum stress for a column. Now we can go to the graph and find the strain corresponding to the 2 into 10 to the power 8. That is here is corresponding to 1 into that is here it is 1 into 10 to the minus 3. Therefore now this strain must be equal to 1 into 10 to the minus 3. Then we can solve this to give L equals 5 meters. Then for marks, you will have 3 marks for identification of strain and equating to the strain corresponding expression, and then for the final answer another 2 marks. There is an important thing I want to tell you about this answer. If you continue this simplification, you will find an expression like this: L equals 4.995 divided by 0.999. This type of a division is coming for your simplification. Now here some student had used log for this simplification. If you use log, you will end up with L equals 4.98, not exactly 5. But if you consider the usual simplification, 5 into 0.999 is 4.995. If not, 5 into 999 is 4995. Therefore, this can be divided directly without using log. In the exam, some students had used log and found this answer, and those who did the simplification in the usual manner got this answer, right? As I know, during the marking in some panels, this answer also had been considered as the correct answer, and some panels they have rejected this answer as the correct answer, right? Actually, my recommendation is also this must not be given marks, because those students who use log for this simplification is so much theoretical, but you have to be practical in certain situations. Log is used for the hard simplification, easier, but here you are making an easy simplification harder by using log, and also you are deviating from the answer. You have to be practical when you do this type of a subject, and also in the life. So if you can do something very easily, why should you go to a theoretical method and make it hard? Then the last part, see, if the columns have a circular cross section of radius 15 centimeters instead of square cross section 30 by 30 centimeters mentioned above, does the number of columns calculated in A2 above would be less, same or more? Give reason for your answer. Now here, in order to limit the stress to the given value 2 into 10 to the power 8, now here if we want to limit the stress to the given value 2 into 10 to the power 8, the area must be the same. Whatever the shape that a column takes, area must be the same area as we calculated above. Okay, therefore now we have to find out whether area of this circular column is less than or greater than the area of the square column. So it can be easily done. If you draw a square and a circle with the given radius, then you know that diameter of the circle is 30 centimeters, and this circle will be completely inside the square, and you can see area of the square column is greater than that of the circular column. Therefore, if you get 30 circular columns, the area will be less than that of the 30 square columns. Therefore, you may need more columns. So you can explain it in that manner by using this type of a diagram. If not, you can explain it in the conventional manner, that is by calculating the area of the circular column. That is pi r square 15 square. This will give you nearly 707 square centimeters, and you can find the area of square column, that is 30 by 30, 900 square centimeters. Then you can compare these two values and say area of square column is greater, therefore more columns will be needed. And whatever the way, you can compare the area of circular columns and square columns and say that square columns are having greater area, and then you can give the conclusion, therefore more columns are needed. Okay, then for marks, you have 3 marks for the comparison. That is the most important part in this problem. And for saying more columns are needed, 2 marks. Then you will have 30 marks for the entire question.